Next is Bepse.
Bepse.
AKA
Silver Spoon.
AKA Croted?
Excuse me?
Still
what did you say?
Silly word.
I know, Croted.
So, Underdog. I thought it was a fun, really cool fact that Silver Spoon is like the wealthier, and Bepse, Underdog, it's like opposite. So they the same name for the song has opposite
Complete
meaning.
opposite meanings. The English name and the Korean name have opposite meanings.
Yep.
Yep. Did you say that already what the meaning was?
Yeah,
That the
like the
opposite?
underdog.
I mean, I'm kind of reading.
Oh,
right
Underdog.
now.
Yeah, it was like the underdog.
Yeah. And then I wrote, they talk about like tailor your resources to your ambitions or whatever is what they were talking about. But I don't really understand my notes, so we can just ignore that.
Tailor your ambitions.
I tried.
Yeah, here we go.
Don't limit yourself to the
Oh, wait, that's all it
underdog. Not everyone is born with advantage.
Oh, this was a very, very long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
we read a
very
long
That's why I was
explanation.
like kind of like hard to remember everything.
Where's the word
Oh, tailor your
ambition?
ambitions. There you are.
Thank
Teach us
you.
how you
You should tailor your ambitions to measure your abilities or the resources given to you.
Yeah.
That's what you
Tailor
want to
your
say.
ambitions to your resources.
All right.
That's what I meant. I think I got it mixed up.
Now, all right, a memory check.
Oh God.
Do you remember the song?
No.
Yes. I mean, I'm not
5
gonna,
points.
I mean,
This for saying that.
Then
I
yes.
remember.
Yeah,
Always remember.
I remember.
All right, let me jog your
I
memory.
mean, can I just hear the song and tell you if I remember
Yeah, it goes
it?
dunk 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 dunk.
Oh, yeah.
Dunk dunk dunk. Oh, okay. 5 more points for Abby.
I mean, I remember.
So I'll remind y'all. It's been a while.
It has been.
It's another one of those live. We saw a live medley of it, and it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they did this. They did Dope. They did Idol,
Idol.
and then they did Fire. But there was another version where they did Run.
Yeah.
And the band was killing it, and me and Gabriel were losing it.
Yeah.
They
was-
did this song there?
That's the first song, yeah. On that
Yeah.
album.
Yeah. And I think the reason I remember is because I played it in my living room like 17 times
Right.
after we watched that
Yes,
video.
it was
and
so
Gabriel
addicting.
probably wasn't around.
Right.
Oh.
And we can't add it on Spotify, so it's not like we can just.
I was literally dancing in my living room.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. But it's
I remember that.
remember.
I remember being hyped up of the live band, and they had like like you said, a different rendition of the song.
right.
but
They changed the
at
song.
live.
Well, we didn't know that. We don't know the song normally. We're about to hear it for the first time, but the band was remixing all the other songs.
Yeah.
And we were just like,
Okay, all right, yeah.
we were like,
You remember that?
we were
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
virtual,
live
if that
stream.
helps at all. In that reaction,
Not at all the same energy, but
we're still hyped.
we did our best.
All right. So maybe when you hear it, it'll sound really familiar to you.
That was in our old studio.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
We've moved since then. It's been a while. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. It sounds very different already, though.
Yeah.
Because I only know the live version.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what that was. Yeah.
That sounds more like Jimin right there.
Yeah.
내 달인 백남불짜리 100개 잡은데 어찌 같은 종목하니 100도 같은 조언이면 괜찮잖니
Never. Oh, that's Supreme Boy said that.
노력 타령도 그만둬 아우그라들어 내두 손발도 노력 하나 싹수가 노력 타령도 그만둬 아우그라들어 내두 손발도 노력 하나 싹수가 너 농담이지 공평하다 are you crazy 정이라니 you must be kidding me you must be kidding me you must be kidding me
I can't even hear that being Jungkook.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a sound that was going in the background like that.
Yeah.
It was like a distorted voice.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say it
heard
just sounds
that.
like their voice with some, effects
Distortion,
on it.
yeah.
Some of the color codes for vocals, I was like, that was Jungkook. I was like, that was Jimin.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Well, they're either like changing up their
Yeah.
voice
Yeah.
a lot, or there's an effect, or something. It's sometimes.
or it was
hard to
also
hear.
the style of this song.
Oh, the style,
It
yeah,
was-
yeah.
My notes are very profound. I wrote
Say.
Babe say.
That's so.
My bad.
Very good.
So I like the brass section that was in there. I thought in the pre-chorus
I
it
did
was
hear
pretty
that.
cool. Whenever V plays, the brass was so prominent, and even the drums sounded like very acousticy. It had a very marching band feel, which I thought was pretty cool for this type of song. I liked that a lot. This one had a lot of energy. Their vocals with like on the very end, whenever it cut everything out, and it was just like ding ding ding, just like holding a couple of
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah, yeah,
Their
yeah.
vocals carried the sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's like jumping out like hey, and someone else, like they're
Yeah.
like jumping across vocals a lot.
Feel
Yeah.
like it would be. I mean, I know we saw part of it live.
Yeah, it was not this whole song. It was like a version of the
Yeah.
song.
So I feel like the whole thing would be very hype because they like feed off of each other.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
even in like the watching the color coded lyrics, they're like repeating and all that. Like I feel like they'd be like,
V would definitely be spraying water on everybody.
yes.
He said more water bottles.
Give me that 32 pack.
Yeah, he's just walking around with one. Like,
What'd you write?
Bass run.
Bass run.
Heard
was
it
that?
twice. It was like in towards the beginning of it. It was like a do 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 kind of.
it leads
I
into
heard that.
it leads into
I
a
heard
push.
that.
Yeah, with the
It didn't
with
hit on the
kick
one.
and
Do, 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 do. Boom.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
nice.
heard that.
And then it did that one another time.
Yep, did it twice. This is a song, as fun as it is hearing it. This is one of their like when they perform it.
Yeah.
That's going based off the one that we've already seen. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be way hype. Moving on to the next song. It's actually a skit.
it is.
Oh, okay.
One Night in a Strange City.
And we think they recorded it after a concert.
Maybe
yeah.
Possibly.
in Chile.
In Chile.
Perhaps.
Chile.
Possibly. Maybe.
The
Maybe not
skits-
in Chile,
Word
but
on
a
the
concert
street.
in Chile.
The skits
after
have
that.
been fun, and I'm actually surprised this is a lengthy skit. Most of them
I
are
know.
Oh
like
wow,
that.
most of them are short.
Oh wow.
So let's see what they are
Let's
talking
sit back
about.
and listen.
It's hard to kind of keep up with who's saying who. I
I
try to
know.
actually listen to the voices
I know,
to
yeah.
know who's
I'm not
talking,
fast enough.
but I'm not that quick.
It's
So,
easier, yeah, and they don't have their names, so to go by the
Face, yeah.
and it's like yeah, RM Jim. Well, and the way they're doing their faces too. It's like
Oh
you
yeah.
can just kind of go by how they sound.
RM, Jimmy.
Golly,
Sugar.
usually
Sugar
RM's in the
V,
middle
J-Hope.
and
I know,
Jin's
right?
over here.
Jungkook and Jin.
Jungkook and Jin.
Got it.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
맨날 늦어. 내가 한마디 해?
Oh, they faded.
됐어.
야 방탄 대표로 한마디 해.
알겠어. 내가 리더 형한테 한마디 할게.
그만 늦게 와라.
Oh, he was late.
Oh, where are they?
내가 한마디 해라. 한마디 해라.
야,
제압해버리겠어.
양심이 한마디 해야 돼. 네가.
뭐야 한마디를.
야 와다 왔어. 내 이름이 계속 들리는
지미가
거.
한마디.
제가 생각해봤는데 형 그것 좀 아니라고 생각하지 않아요?
뭐가 아니야?
요즘 너무 늦는다고 생각하지 않아요?
야뭐
뭐래,
리더라면
야.
충분히 그럴 수 있다고
그래,
생각해.
리더 형이-
야, 리더 형이
너 사람 아니야?
나한테 왜 이래?
Am I not human?
남들
리더 형은 특권이에요.
리더가 얼마나 고생을 많이 했는데.
Privileges.
고생 많이 하니까.
내가 잘못한 것 같아.
그래 내가 고생 많이
I was in the wrong.
거예요. 아 진짜.
힘들다 요즘 그래서. 아 어깨 아파.
이제 끝났다. 아.
너 어깨 괜찮냐? 야 몰라.
와, 저 쉬다가 진짜 잠들 뻔했어요.
너라면 왠지 그럴 수 있을 것
너
같아.
쉬다 잠들었잖아 진짜.
와, 진짜.
힘들게 하더라.
바닥에 주저앉아가지고.
아까 뭐 상남자 때 보니까 뭐 뒤 뭐 죽으려고
Going
그래서
to
노래를 안
die.
부르는데.
근데 사람일 때 은근히 비형 때문에 힘이 나요.
아좀 그레이 좀 말아. 아좀 그레이 좀 말하고.
되게 힘들어 보이더라.
아 그레이 좀 말하고 좀.
힘들었으면.
아 진짜 내가
제대로 안 하고.
그래.
야 근데 그래도 오늘
재밌어요.
아니지 반 대박이다.
쩔어도 좋았어요.
아니,
쩔어가 대박이지 쩔어가.
아니 근데 진짜 다 대박인데 댄저 겁나 죽을 것 같잖아요.
덴저 씨.
덴저.
야 근데 아니주를 진짜 그 아니주 걸 이거를 안 넣었으면 진짜 어떻게 됐을까 진짜 상상도 안 가. 거기 다 따라 부르더라고. 아니주가 할 때 그거.
슈가
처음에
그래, 야.
슈가 아예 랩을 안 하던데.
그래, 마이크만 대도.
난 그냥 이렇게 하자.
내가 술이 너무 날로 먹는다.
한마디 해. 너
Now this.
제발 좀 꺼져.
I'll just say one thing.
그것마저
그거 하고 싶어서 하는 거잖아.
아니 그것마저 안 하면
아니 진짜 아무 목소리가 안 나오는 거 아니야.
확실히
그래.
진짜 잘 됐긴 됐어.
그래.
기분이 좋긴 하더라고요. 그때 형이 랩
야
안 하는데
근데
같이
만약
따라해 주는 게.
봤어. 야 봐봐
근데
봐봐.
사람도 엄청 많고 좋았어.
그래 야 만약에
좋은
봐봐.
얘기 좀-
근데 우리가 이게 눈을 딱 떴어. 근데 우리가 지금 노멀 드림을 지금 연습실에서 연습하고 있는 거야. 눈을 딱 떴는데.
싫어.
그럼
나
기분이 어떨
안
거야?
돌아갈 거야.
아이 그럼 나 그냥 다른 길로 가야
그래 너 거창으로 돌아가고.
자 원스 레슨. 당신은 지금
Eating only chicken breast.
닭가슴살과 함께
안돼 못해.
진짜 아겔락
진짜
용기에
매니저-
닭가슴살과 함께 당신은 지금
진짜 나는 소금 몰래 넣다 들키는 그 장면을.
안돼
나는 파마머리.
아 이게 막 진짜 닭꿈이야 막 I need you 얘는 닭꿈이야 이게.
근데 진짜 꿈을
근데 가끔 꿈 같긴 해.
아니
아니 근데 그게 아니라
이런 소리 하지 말아요.
봐봐 내가 옛날에 월드콘을 먹었는데 지금 월드 투어를 한단 말이야. 기자 알았어.
예능감이 많이 떨어졌네.
바로 잘려. 아니 근데 이거 진짜
These things hit.
More ego.
그렇잖아. 뭐 한국 잘 됐던 가수는 되게 많잖아. 근데 이제 한국 잘 되고 나서 그 다음이 더 중요하다고 생각을 하는데 사실 좀 뭔가 좀 불안하지. 지금 상황에 뭐 우리가 타이틀이 나온 것도 아니고.
그치.
이 친구 분위기 가라앉게 하는데 뭐 있네.
갑자기 뭐 거의 약간 타이타닉인데 지금.
그래.
침몰 직전인데.
아직 전복됐어.
6개월 앞에 이발해가지고
그래.
울 터지게.
Really burst the bubble.
그러니까 타이틀도 안 나.
꿈 싫었고 타이틀 잘 나가면 되는 거 아니야?
그래.
잘 나가지고 내 가지고 딱 또 대박 터뜨리면 되는 거 아니야?
잘하셨어.
It's like the little brother, like,
야, 너
Right.
그냥 좀 자.
그래. 넌 자는 게 더 어울린다. 야.
suit you better.
이쯤에서 호비한테 물어보고 싶다 야. 한마디 해. 이번 음악 기대평.
허비 어때?
잘 될 것 같은데.
아이고 가겠네.
시끄러
그래 안 될 거야.
So noisy.
그치만 얘들아. 그래도 우리의 청춘은 빛날 거란다.
어우야.
한국에 가면 방피는과 비록형이 엄청난 트랙을 준비해 주실 거야. 그리고 우리는 끼얹기만 하면
왜
돼.
그래요 갑자기?
기름 같은 거.
Why are we
그래.
being
야
like
걱정
this?
노노하면 돼.
아 근데 걱정 뭐.
왜?
그 노인이
왜? 왜?
근데
왜?
아니, 근데 나 진짜 걱정할 거 없다 생각하는 게 오늘도 방금 뭐 5천 명 앞에서 하고
5,000. That's it.
7천 명.
But even if we,
Right.
did he say that, or did he say even if we perform in front of 5,000?
아니 근데 나 진짜 걱정할 거 없다 생각하는 게 오늘도 방금
Even today, we performed in
Oh,
front of 5,000 people.
7천 명. 방금도
Wow.
7천 명 앞에서 하고 뭐 그런 거 보면
Their conversations are so funny.
It
The
just
way
goes
that they
on.
It
like
does sound
bounce
like it would
off
be
of
after
each
a
other.
concert.
Yeah, because they like performed.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah.
it was like a show. I don't know. Like a
Like a small show.
Jimmy Fallon or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just a
Face.
I'm
gonna call this out. So
Well, me and Summer gave each other a look.
as soon as they said Titanic, we were like, because right now, as we are recording, we have daughters upstairs that have been infatuated with learning the Titanic song on the piano, and they are playing it in the room right above our heads. And could y'all hear it? Could you hear it? You could hear it. You could hear it the whole time.
You can hear it right now.
I mean, we can hear it right now.
What?
And it was so crazy that they said the word Titanic in their conversation. We were like, no way.
It was like do 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 do, and me and Summer were like, oh my god, I hope they can't hear that.
Can y'all
and then
hear
Jacob
the
said
Titanic
I was
playing
like,
upstairs?
what are the odds?
What are the odds that they'd be playing that right now and it comes out?
Well, they may have. I just texted.
Daniel texted
Listen.
and
Tell them to turn it down at least.
at least turn it down. I still hear them on the piano, but
It's okay.
I mean,
They're learning.
We live in a very musical
House.
household.
Good
Noisy
for them.
home.
Good for them.
Now I hear like
It's like an organ.
Oh god.
orchestra strings.
Well, Titanic is the first non-Christmas song they're learning, so we've been hearing Christmas songs forever.
For
At
months.
least it's yeah.
Anywho, the next song is not Titanic. It is Autumn Leaves.
Which I know it's gonna sound familiar to us.
That one's been
because-
requested before. It'll probably
Dead
sound familiar.
leaves.
because
Falling relationships.
failing relationships.
That was the takeaway from the synopsis.
Yeah, because it's more commonly known as Dead Leaves, the title, as opposed to Autumn Leaves, I think.
Can
Or
you
it's
confirm?
better fitting.
Yes, I wrote that down.
Better fitting.
According to our summary.
Fall's such a nice time of year as far as weather and the look of the trees and the leaves.
It is
In the winter, everything's just
When it finally hits here.
Isn't it so
is nice.
weird?
It hits here
because
so late.
because it is fall signifies like a dying off, which is so crazy, but it's such a beautiful
It is.
color.
I know. It's crazy.
The foliage.
We don't.
I
still
mean,
hear the
I hear
organ.
that.
Now I hear it.
who have you texted to rectify
okay.
this situation? I mean, it's okay unless it's coming. I don't think it'll be coming out across that y'all could hear, but it's pretty loud and it's distracting to my brain.
Y'all say something. I'm texting.
How funny.
I was saying something.
We were talking
Thank
about
you, sir.
fall and the foliage, and then I was gonna say we're in winter and everything's just dead.
Completely dead now.
Everything's white.
Yeah, right.
Or brown. Because it doesn't snow.
Or
I
dead.
mean, if it snowed here, maybe it'd be white.
It doesn't snow
It
enough.
snowed a day.
Yeah, it snowed a little bit.
Barely.
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 All right, here we go. Okay, doesn't sound familiar so far. Ooh. Ooh.
Did you call that a synth piano?
위태로워 보이는 낙엽은 우리를 보는 것 같아서 손이 닿으면 다숨에라도 바스라칠 것만 같아서 그저 바람만 받치 가을의 바람과 같이 어느새 차가워진 말투와 표정 관계는 시들어만 가는 게 보여 가을 하늘처럼 공허한 사이 예전과는 다른 모호한 차이 오늘따라 훨씬 더 조용한 밤 가저 위에 달린 낙엽반짝 부서지는 끝이란 게 보여 말라가는 거야 전해진 마음속에 고여 제발 떨어지지 말아줘 떨어지지 말아줘 바스라지는 거야 내 눈을 마주치는 너를 원해 다시 날 원하는 널 원해 yeah. 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never never fall 멀리 멀리 가지마 Baby you got 놓지 못하겠는 girl Baby you got 포기 못하겠는 girl yeah. 떨어지는 낙엽들처럼 이 사랑이 낙엽들처럼 Never never fall 시들어가고 있어 yeah. 모든 낙엽은 떨어지듯이 yeah. 영원할 듯하던 모든 건 멀어지듯이 yeah. 너는 나의 다섯 번째 계절 널 보려 해도 볼 수 없잖아
My fifth season.
환하지 내겐 푸른색이야 주변이 빨래처럼 조각조각 멀어지네 붉은 주먹들만 덜어 내 위에 떨어지네 내 가지를 떨지 않아도 자꾸만 떨어지네 그래 내 사랑은 오르기 위해 떨어지네 가까이 있어도 나의 두 눈은 멀어지네 벌어지네 이렇게 버려지네 추억 속에서 난 또 어려지네 Never fall Never fall 내 눈을 마주치는 너를 원해 다시 나를 원하는 널 원해 yeah. 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never fall 멀리 가지 마 왜 난 아직도 너를 포기 못해 난 시들어진 추억을 붙잡고 욕심인 걸까 지는 계절을 되돌리려 해 돌리려 해 타올라볼게 다 아름다웠지 우리에게 위해 이제 시들어버리고 나가본 눈물처럼 내리고 바람이 불고 다 멀어지네 all day 비가 쏟아지고 부서지네 마지막 인생까지 너를 마주치는 나를 원해 다시 나를 원하는 널 원해 yeah. 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never fall 멀리 가지 마 Baby you got 놓지 못하겠는데 Baby you got 포기 못하겠는데 yeah. 떨어지는 낙엽들처럼 이 사랑이 낙엽들처럼 Never fall 시들어가고 있어 yeah. Never fall Never fall
Sorry, guys. I wrote a lot.
There was so
hear it.
much really good harmony there.
Yeah.
I was like, nice, so nice.
I really like. I love when someone's rapping and someone's singing with them.
They
It's
do
my
it so nice.
favorite.
They do it so good.
And Suga and JK did it at the beginning.
Yeah.
I really liked it. So that was my first thing.
Nice.
I have other things, but someone else can go.
Oh, why not just read it all
Someone's
up?
just singing it for us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, what's it called? Oh, panning in your ears.
J-Hope.
yeah.
So, well, I noticed it at first with RM. He was doing like a repeat kind of. Maybe it was in the background. I don't know, but it was panning to the left. So I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
That always at least grabs my attention because I'm
Yeah.
not very good at like picking up instruments per se.
Yeah.
But
They do it-
that
But
was-
when they do a lot of panning in their
They do
in
it
their
tastefully.
songs.
yeah, I really
It's all
like
the
that.
time.
So
It's
if you've
usually
never
meaningful.
listened to their music with headphones, you should do that.
Oh, it's a game
Completely
changer.
different than just like listening to your car.
Yeah.
I can't read my handwriting, so you should go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go last this
yeah,
time.
go after Gabriel.
In the beginning, I feel like I've been saying this a lot, and maybe they do just use like some kind of sitar sounding
I heard
lead
that.
in the beginning. Maybe in their sitar era.
Yeah.
Guitar era.
Sitar and gunshots.
And gunshot,
Bang,
yeah.
bang.
Yeah, and just to go off of that, I'd put intro nice. Intro captured my attention. And then I highlighted here synth drums during RM's rap, but I don't remember
Why
that
you
part.
wrote that?
why. I mean, I'm sure it was nice, but I don't remember
Now you
if
don't
they did
remember.
like a cool fill or something that made me write this down.
Synth drums. I didn't catch that for RM's part.
Doing his rap, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll go back and listen after. And then the last thing I put was that continuous like synth line that was in the back.
Yeah. Well, it started from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was
Right?
like
I was
And
like,
it
is that?
never-
I was hearing it
You
the
didn't
entire
answer me.
time.
I was like, is that called a synth piano? And
It
you
was
didn't
just a
answer.
synth. I think it's just
Oh,
like a synth. Yeah.
But a synth is played
Summer
usually
knew.
on, or no? What is a synth?
Synthesizer.
It's just a sound. It's played on a keyboard.
Okay, thank you. That's what I
That's
meant
what
to
she
say.
meant.
That's what I was
She
trying to
was
say.
right. Tell her she was right.
Well, she said synth piano. I thought she meant
Say you
it's
were
a
right,
piano
babe.
sound with synth on it. And I was like, no, it was only just synth sound.
So you were
You're
right.
talking about.
Taylor.
I was talking about sounds. You were talking
Daniel.
about instruments.
Like
Oh, what are you
a
saying, Ab?
synth is played from the keyboard.
Yes.
That is.
What she was
I know
saying.
what
You knew what I
I
wanted
did.
to say.
I didn't know. I read it totally
He
different.
gets too technical.
Just tell her that she's right. Go ahead.
So what I found.
Oh my god.
Yes, you are right.
Need
It
marriage
was.
counseling.
You look so dumb.
It was on a synth keyboard. A piano is another sound. This is
okay.
Do you
Let
understand
me-
the confusion?
Yeah. It's totally.
Well, I'll let you do yours and then I'll do my last.
You do
thing.
you.
I was just gonna say they used a lot of sound layering. There was probably like 15 different. Like if you looked at their Pro Tools, whatever they use,
It's like
there was a lot. Like
Yeah.
I was trying to concentrate and I couldn't.
Yeah.
every now and then listen to these songs, if you just stop and like try to pick out sounds, like there was like a sidechain having like a voot, 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 and then there's like that synth that would open up. There was like the water droplets later on
Oh, yep, heard that.
in the song.
I really do try to pick out different instruments, and I tried, and I was like, okay, let me just focus on what I know.
Yeah.
There was a lot
Because there's a
going
lot
on.
happening.
Focus on that, because if you guys don't, then who?
I know, but I try to spice it up a little bit for myself.
So I was just like doing like this to the harmonies, and then
Yeah.
like reading the lyrics with this eye.
You're like,
Yeah. They've like a lot of bands that played a lot like in the 90s, early 2000s, and then they stayed together into like the 2010s. You notice their sound starting to change. They're starting to use more digital music. This song really like emphasized for me. Like, I mean, a lot of their songs have that, a lot of the synth stuff, but I was listening to all the layers. There was more of that than there was like just the raw electric guitar and like a bass and drums. Like there was a lot of extra sounds, digital sounds in there.
Yeah.
So if they were, they were kind of moving along with the times.
Influenced by the times.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the song was over.
Oh, yeah.
Right before
there was a whole
V
drop.
and J-Hope's part, and I was like, but J-Hope didn't rap. So I was like, why is it over? And then I was like, yes.
There it is.
There it
They
is.
They
They
knew.
got
And then
you.
he literally came
I like how
right
they
in.
always, he comes in with like, wow.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'm excited.
Ad-lib.
Jimin ad-libs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of those at the end.
Yep.
Okay, that's it.
They're ad-libbing kings. They
I
know how to
know.
do it.
I feel like Jungkook is usually the one that does it the most.
He does it probably it's like they all do it. They each have like a,
Yeah. Or I guess my ear is used to Jungkook, so when I can
Same.
pick out all the others, I'm like, yes.
yeah,
So I was really trying to focus on Jimin's and
it sounded really good.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Jimin's. I like he has a good ad-libbing voice as well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for RM's ad-libbing.
He can do it.
Yep. Next
Saw him in
he
that,
rap
that
ad-libs.
wig.
Oh yeah. I'm excited about the next and final song. Which,
Oh,
by
it's
the
our
way,
OT7 version.
it is. There's more songs on this album. Obviously, if we're not hearing it here, it's because it has its own dedicated song, like House of Cards has
From
its
the-
own.
From our past.
Yeah, we did a video
Dedicated
Past
video.
that's on this
CW.
album, right?
Yeah.
So if it's missed here, it's because we already watched it.
So
last
just
week it was I
Google
Need You.
song name CCW.
Yeah, we'll pop up.
Hopefully.
So this
Maybe,
one,
I don't
I say we, but I really enjoyed "A Love Is Not Over." So,
did.
Yeah, we all did. So I'm excited about hearing the OT7 version because there was a little part in there. I'm like, ooh, the rap.
You're like, that's gonna be a rap
You
line
even
right
called
there.
it, so I'm gonna laugh when
If it happens on that
Yeah.
part, like, but I like the OT7 version of Butterfly a lot
Yeah.
because of the rap parts.
That's true.
All right.
I'm gonna sit back and listen.
Oh. Oh, that sounds familiar.
I think we've heard this.
What show? What episode?
5.
Of
Chicago.
yes.
Black and white.
Yes.
6? 5.
그 긴 밤이 널 따라 흘러만 가는 것 같아 이 시간이 널 따라
So good.
흐려지는 것 같아 왜 멀어져가 왜 하지 않을 만큼 가서 Tell me why 멀어져가 why 네 눈에 더 이상
His voice is so
내가
good right there.
보이지 않네 사랑이란 아프고 아픈 것 yeah 이별이란 아프고 더 아픈 것 같아 네가 없으면 나 안 될 것 같아 사랑해줘
That's what you called it.
Right? RM first.
So I don't know you, you didn't know me. 헤어짐의 원인은 when I sample 했지. 내가 그 말을 말해 넌 안녕처럼 내 시작과 끝에 모든 게 멈췄지 우린 적신호인 듯 Stop 말은 끝났지 누군가 놓이는 Dot
Nice.
I'm not okay 이 부정을 반복해 내 맘을 읊을 수 있다면 낭독해 이건 바라기자 바람인 girl 끝없는 내 사랑이자 사람인 girl
Ooh, okay.
Nice. 아픈 것 yeah. 이별이란 아프고 더 아픈 것 같아 네가 없으면 나 안 될 것 같아 사랑해줘 사랑해줘 다시 내 품으로 와 항상 내 앞에서는 웃지 사랑이 내게는 비극이라도 꼭 끝난 뒤에 울지 이별 너에게는 희극이라도 그래 영원한 건 하나 없지 죽을 것 같아도 사랑 없이 영원하게 girl over
Down chorus.
Love's not over 이 끝이 없는 미래 속에서 날 꺼내줘 사랑이란 아프고
Perfect.
이별이란
The strings.
더 아픈 것 같아 네가 없으면 나 안 될 것
Build it.
같아
Build it.
사랑해줘
Come on.
사랑해줘 다시 내 품으로 와줘 사랑이란
Nice.
아픈 것 yeah. 이별이란 아프고 더 아픈 것 같아 네가 없으면 나 안 될 것 같아 사랑해줘 사랑해줘 다시 내 품으로 와줘 Over Love is not over Love is not over
Oh.
We're gonna start layering it.
Love is not over
Okay. Yep.
I wanted them to layer it, but I did like how they all took a line. The whole vocal line did that.
That little
line
piece at the
in.
end.
That was like a nice little.
I like that one.
That was so
Yeah,
pretty. Like
solid.
those like swelling strings in there were like, did I fall asleep?
Right. I know. It's.
It was so good.
Those
You
are.
called where RM's rap was gonna be.
I know. I just you hear enough BTS songs, but not only that. It's like it's this song. The Sugar's rap was so good and it was building, and I was like, and I know Gabriel probably would have felt the same, but like it felt like a down chorus was needed, and then it felt like a build up, and it's so satisfying when that's what comes because there's like with music everything has kind of been done but there's like you add your own twist to change it up.
Yeah, you add your own flavor
To it, right? But there's definitely a recipe for something to work, and that was perfect right now. Like every now and then they like to do their own thing, like not resolving, for instance, which
the
is why
time.
in our brains
Pick
we're
a new
like,
thing.
You're like,
Yeah.
all right, twitching.
right? And then sometimes they
There's
do it
a-
where we're like,
I
ooh,
mean,
that was different. But in this one, they followed that pattern, and it was so good. I like this one, I think, better than the vocal line one.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I have to hear them
did it
side by
randomly.
side to hear musically the difference, like leading up to like RM's rap or even a little bit after, what the difference is musically.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But in the back half, those differences because of the rap parts, obviously, and the big build up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just got sucked in. I mean, I have to keep saying it over and over to harmonies. Like they're so pleasing to the ear,
Yeah.
especially when you have those super high register harmonies that are so like melded together, and they just track each other so flawlessly.
Which is not easy,
It's so good.
especially when you're up high like that.
Yeah.
They have so many
love
combinations of pairings
Yeah.
that they can really change it up. Like all the little subunits they can sing together. Like a Jim and
Like-
Jungkook sounds different than like a Jin V harmony.
Or a V and Jin, or a Jungkook and Jin.
And then you
or
have the rap
whatever.
line rapping like RM and Jungkook.
Yep.
Yes.
Heard
But
that.
you said that, and I was like, oh, there it is. And then they
Yeah.
were doing that. Like RM was rapping, Jungkook was harmonizing with them, and then someone, maybe Jimin or V,
ad-libbing
was
or
ad
something.
libbing behind them.
Yeah.
I'm like, of course, it's so
The
genius.
perfect recipe.
Yep.
Perfecto.
I need to be told a song that's just all of that. Like a bunch of rap with
vocals.
We've heard a lot of
with
them.
vocals.
We need our playlist is out of hand at this point. We have like 120 something songs, and so or more.
I just shuffle them and it's kind of chaos.
Chaos. It's chaos.
At this point, we need to really need to subcategorize.
Yeah.
it.
Categories.
We'll work on that
Yep.
soon.
Still.
Must be an
Man,
intern's
so
job.
that was technically part 2 and 3
Yes.
of the most beautiful moment in life.
Yep.
Because
So we are
already
done.
saw
We are done with the
songs on
trilogy.
3.
Right. A huge portion of them.
Yeah. Are we close? Are we done? We're closing the books. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Books are closing. Y'all, I didn't write a single thing, and I feel okay with that.
Wow. Well, we'll discuss it in our CCW weekly meeting.
So how do we feel like we did during the album reviews? Summer?
Summer fired.
Great.
All right, let's self-evaluate. What do you get? What grade do you give yourself?
I can't write and think and pay attention. I just
All at the same time.
Yeah,
can't.
it's a lot. It is a lot tough to.
Yeah.
I've been out of school far too long, guys.
Well, if it was in English, you'd be doing a whole lot better.
Right. Yeah.
Because you can listen and write. You don't have to
Right.
look.
True.
That's true.
That is true.
That's why I don't write, guys.
All right, from now on, we're only doing English albums on our channel. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Consider subscribing if you haven't. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and
Twitter. No.
Patreon.
No,
Patreon.
not Twitter.
not
Sorry.
on Twitter.
Don't know why I said that.
I think it's
Twitter
called
doesn't even
X
exist.
anyway.
That's true.
Called X. Where's it been?
It's X. Yeah, my bad.
This
What?
is-
Sorry. Keep
That's a
going.
different. No, that's
Okay.
a different conversation. We'll tell you afterwards.
I learned a lot of new things today, though.
yeah. All right, guys, it was a lot of fun today. We enjoyed this album a lot. Looking forward to listening to it. Looking forward to other albums coming down the road.
That's true.
There may be diversions in the schedule, so just be on the lookout. We are getting to all the albums, but there may be pauses.
Mentally prepare yourself.
There may be pauses here and there. I'm not sure if it's
We
next
don't know.
week or not, but just be
We
aware.
don't know.
There may be pauses. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.